what really comes out is there is a lot of defilement and incest cases that are not reported. And cultural norms and beliefs form a big chunk of what causes gender-based violence. The cultural norms that we have normalizes GBV, and then the unreported cases of femicide and defilement is because of the fear and the stigma that comes with it, and protecting maybe the name of the community, the name of the clan, and the name of the family. And when it comes to incest, people can't report because he's either your uncle, your grandfather, or your stepfather. So, you know, they are told, how can you report a relative and all that? So these are things that women carry within. And then there's a lot of psychological torture on the men, yes, at the hard economic times, and yet they're supposed to be their providers. Men are dying inside silently, yeah, and so sometimes those who are not able to just keep quiet inside, it's manifested in the violence, yeah, the physical violence that they visit. So there is a lot, and let me now be specific to Siaya because I'm in Siaya today. What I can only conclude is young men from Siaya County, I think you need to interrogate your culture more and protect your mothers, especially where your father has died. What they go through in the name of terror, surely I think the young people don't know that what their mothers are subjected to. Yeah. It's so sad to be a widow in their culture over here, yet no one chooses to be a widow. It's only that our time of expiry arrives, and there you find yourself being a widow. And I can only challenge them with what the Constitution of Kenya 2010 calls culture. Culture is accumulation of our development, what we have gathered along the way of development. So if we got independence in 1963, but I'm sure we have people who got education even before independence, let us gather the good things that help us to move forward and practice them and make. Maybe they need to get a new culture. Like they have a good culture here of you must be educated. Almost everyone is a professor. It's like, what, you don't have a degree, what happened, you know? So, I mean, those are some of the good cultures that we can adopt and see how we can wean ourselves out of the cultural practices that are visited on women, on widows in our county. The county government are doing their best. They did give us their submissions, and I see they've already started the journey of doing away with some of these cultures. And from a political point of view, of course, I'm asking the wananchi of Siaya that when your politicians who are informed, or the county government now whom I've seen, they've come up with cultural bills and all that, when they tell you, let us abandon this and move to a new location as far as culture is concerned, don't threaten them that watapoteza kura. No, they have their best interest at heart. And so does the national government, headed by His Excellency President William Ruto, and that is why he set up this committee, this task force, to look into that. Yeah, because he also does care about what happens within the place considered to be the safest, which is the home setup, which now becomes a dangerous place for being a woman or for being a man. I still challenge the male boys, the male sons, interrogate what your mothers go through and protect them.
You find most of these gender-based violence are happening within our home, isn't it? So let us address the root causes of these gender-based violence. And once we address that, and the elders we urge upon you to relook at those cultural aspects which have been detrimental to the plight of our women. We have heard from the community, the congregation, about the issues about the plight about the widows, isn't it? The issues about cleansing and widow inheritance. I think we need to relook. And I know we have a strong council of elders in our society. May you be the voice of reason and guide the society, so that whatever is harmful, we run away from it. Because we will be happy if all genders are equally treated and they enjoy all their rights as a tribe in our constitution. So I'll urge you to continue the conversation, and let this not be the last day we are talking about gender-based violence. Will only be our last day if we eliminate the vice within our society. So it takes all of us. It takes all the efforts that we need to put. Individuals' effort, as it might look small, but all that will contribute to eradicate this vice. And it has permeated across the entire country. It's not unique to Sia. Don't look as if you are Sia that you are the victims. So avoid that victim mentality.
Patricia Poli, I'm the chair lady maendeleo ya wanawake Siaya. Today, in fact, I'm very, very happy because we got a wonderful message which we are going to take down for our women, so that this disease of fighting of women and husbands in the house is going to finish, because we came from far, but now we are somewhere. We have discussed a lot today with our beloved Mheshimiwa Chebi Chilimo. Now, as women of Siaya County, everybody in the group is going to implement down. In fact, the issue of the defilement of gender-based violence, we have been talking since we started this one from our county office. We have already somewhere, but today we are very grateful. So nasema ya kwamba tuko na imani ya kwamba hii mambo ya kupigana kwa boma, kwa nyumba ataisha. So I agree and I say in a big way that we are going to finish this. Naomba watoto na wasichana, hata ninyi mukirudi, like my daughter who has spoken, mufight hiyo gonjwa. Hatutaki, tunataka kuona mama anakuwa mama, msichana anakuwa msichana, na upendo akwe kwa boma, ili watoto akizaliwa wafuate hiyo sheria ya kuheshimiana.
Anilonga ni Lizia Ndonga, atiyogi migao milongo ni End Femicide Movement Kenya. For the past like 1 year, femicide and GBV has been on the rise, and I really appreciate the efforts that now the government is currently partaking and recognizing that indeed femicide is a national crisis and indeed should be given a key critical concern. And we have gathered here more than 200 individuals from 8 different sub-counties within Siaya County, and it is good that these issues are coming out from grassroots level, and their concerns, I'm glad they're going to be aired up at the national government. Yeah, thank you so much.
Kwa majina naitwa Joshua Utieno Odor. Nafanya kazi na shirika la kutetea haki za binadamu ambayo inaitwa Haki Kwetu. Nafanya kazi Siaya County. Today we want to encourage the community and the people of Siaya that it is good that this fight of GBV cases, it is something that we can do it. Generally, everybody has to be engaged, and every department should be engaged to fight this giant in the house and in the Republic of Kenya. And also we are encouraging, as a human rights organization, that there are some of the laws that has to be implemented and put in place, so that to allow the perpetrators and other people who are being involved in these cases, action be taken seriously.
As part of our documentation, for the CSOs, what's the email address? Yes, there's an email address. that to reach us also. Now I want to invite the GCC to give us his
maisha yetu ya kila siku. Tuone mtoto anatakana alindwe, mama anatakana alindwe,